Hello, everybody. It's me, back to do the last, well, I guess not the last track of the 100cc, but the last one we've seen before. We got the Star Cup, and then we'll move on to the Special Cup, which is by far one of the hardest. At the time, it's the hardest track, or the hardest GP, but if they used these tracks that were in the Special Cup in today's games, it wouldn't be so hard. But at the time, these are probably one of the more difficult Grand Prix. But anyway, we're picking Koopa. We're on Koopa's beach. Home field advantage. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm still a somewhat light character. And still not as fast as probably I would want to. Probably should have went with Yoshi or one of the other characters, but we'll manage. Had quite the scare in the last video. You thought I would learn and picked different characters, but sadly I didn't. Maybe I can hit Luigi. No, I don't have to. Catching up with him pretty good. I got him. Nailed him. So, yeah, what to talk about. Probably should have waited a few days before I did yet another recording. But, whatever. At least now I won't have to go and do this every week. I can record all these videos and be able to upload them once I get the chance. Today is August the 26th. August the 26th. I was about to say October. No, not October. Not yet. When this video comes out, it'll probably be September something. Anyway, just a few more days till Smash Brothers is released for the Japan 3DS, sadly. It is kind of funny. Every other territory gets better games, or I say better games. They get the games that I'm most anticipating before us. Like Hyrule Warriors has been out in Japan for a while now, and I feel like the European PAL territories has Hyrule Warriors now also. So, two games I've really been looking forward to, and they're out in all other territories before us. Except for Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers comes out to everywhere except for Japan on the same day, which I guess is kind of a good thing that almost everywhere else gets Smash Brothers on the same day. But it's still weird to me that they take such long, like, there's a big gap between where it's released in one territory or one area and then the next. Like, take for example, like Kirby came out in January of this year to Japan, and then I don't think anywhere else got it till about May. Like, why would that take so long? And some people will say, like, oh, debugging and localization. Does it really take that long to localize something? Like 5 months or so? Another example would be the Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Like, it came out in Japan November of 2012, and then the next person or the next territory area to see it was the PAL region, and that was back 5 months ago. And then now finally Nintendo of America gets it. So, like, why does it take so long to, like, what is really taking that long to localize? You can't tell me that translation takes a long time to localize when people translate Japanese on the fly almost every day, especially in Nintendo. It's a nice victory theme. I think these Vanilla Lakes courses are probably my least favorite of the Super Nintendo tracks. Not because they're particularly hard or anything like that. It's just that there's a lot of slipping and all. But good thing about it is I can cut corners and not lose a lot of speed. So what's really, I don't know if I'd say unfair, but all the CPU controlled players go the same speed anywhere. So unless if you hit them with an item or something, they're really not going to lose that much speed. But that's the Super NES artificial intelligence for you. I'm not having any trouble here, but just wait till we get to the Special Cup Vanilla Lake. If anybody that's seen that, it's just a humongous water. It's almost a water level, almost, because the 80% of the track is water, and if you don't have enough speed, and when you go over certain cracks in the lake, you'll fall in the water, which you don't want that to happen, because then you would definitely get lapped and lose places. I hope that didn't pick up. I had to plug in my laptop. My battery was running low. Thank you for hitting that person I didn't want you to hit. This is probably where it all goes south for me. Like I said, I had that close scare the last one. I really don't want to repeat the same scare again. There we go. Timed it just right. Go away, stay away, Luigi. Alright, back in first. So, in the previous videos I talked about supposed leaks in Pokemon Fighter, which I'm still excited for. I hope between the time that this video is recording and the video comes up that there's more information on Pokemon Fighters, which I don't think so. They're going to just like tease it and then go till probably about next year to release more information. At least that's how it was with a lot of the games. It was like, oh, we're announcing this game. We haven't done hardly anything on it, so you won't hear any more information till next year. I feel like though a game like that, that's definitely coming to home consoles, they'll save like the big information on it till like a big conference like E3. At least that's what I think will happen. That's how Hyrule Warriors kind of worked. Oh, payback. Oh, you little. No, man. Shouldn't have got stuck behind him. Anyway, like I said, that's kind of how Hyrule Warriors worked. They first kind of teased it at E3 2013, and then gave a full reveal of it this year at E3. Well, they kind of gave away a little bit of information a little bit before E3, but then it was like, here's a full trailer of it at E3. Speaking of which, I'm ready for that game to come out too. Kind of funny, or not really funny, but I was really disappointed that Nintendo fans from America got completely gypped on a special edition of that, which makes no sense whatsoever, but except that this is not the first time they've done this. Japan got this really kick-ass treasure box edition that came with a treasure chest, a Triforce clock, and Link's scarf, and I wanted one of those so bad. And I was looking around, and the only place that really had it that I could actually get it from was eBay. And I saved a couple of them. Of course, if it came to America, the price of it would be $150 or so, and I was like, that's not too bad. But on eBay, of course, people wants to sell it and to make a small profit. So for the eBay version was like $250. I'm like, it's not that bad. It's definitely doable. So, but I waited and waited until there was an official confirmation of there was going to be that treasure box edition. There wasn't going to be that treasure box edition, but it just never happened. So I went ahead and bought the treasure box edition for the $250, and then this was well before the game was even going to be released in Japan. So it gets closer to the release, and the game's released, and I get a message from the person that I bought the treasure box from. Said, look, haven't got your order in yet, still kind of waiting. There's been a couple of people that have canceled their order, but I'm still holding out hope that you'll get yours. So I was like, ooh, that's not that good. I was really, really hoping I wouldn't have to pay for a more expensive one, because at this time there was a lot of people that were taking actual photos of the treasure box edition, and they were selling it for about $400 to $600. And I'm like, I really don't want to do that. But I'm not going to cancel my order either. If you have faith that I will get it, then I won't cancel my order. So it goes about another week, and unfortunately the thing was canceled. So now I'm looking around for cheaper versions, because I really, really, really don't want to pay $400 for the treasure box edition, but I really, really want it. So hopefully good things will come out between then and there. But anyway, that is complete. We won with Koopa. Not my ideal racer, but we won nonetheless. No scary close calls like the last race. And now that we got first place on all of those, that means that I can finally do the Special Cup, which I'm not going to do right now. I'll probably do it in the next video, but I just wanted to show it off that we finally unlocked it, which is a good thing. Uh-oh. I cannot go back. No. Thanks for watching. Yeah.